Welcome back to another episode of This Cat is Ruining My Life. 30 minutes late. What a way to get started to come back from the hiatus. Kind of already came back from hiatus on Sunday, but we're officially back. I don't know if we're better than ever, but we're back. I'm not going to do much of an intro because we are so late, and I'm eager to get back to this game. And I feel like there's just so much left to do. And I think we are going to really only probably do companion quests today, which is fine. But, sorry, I'm distracted because the Siri bot has I think that's an animated emo. I don't remember it being animated before. So it's distracting me as it wiggles in the chat. Jonesy, please, just leave me alone, man. Just, please. This cat's killing me, man. I don't know what's going on with him. He just can't seem to get this, like, go to the bathroom thing down without making a big mess. We had a really good run there for a bit. Now he's chewing on some power cables. That's cool. We had a really good thing going there for a bit, and then last night he made a huge mess. And I was just about to get started. I came down here. That was when I was about 20 minutes late. And I came down here, and it reeked, and I went... First I went, let me crack a window, because otherwise I'm just in here, sitting in it, right? And then I was like, wait a minute, let me look at this boy. I grabbed him. Yeah, that's right. I see you over there lurking. I see you. And I grabbed him, and sure enough, dirty paws, man. You can't have dirty paws like that, you know? Guy like this, he jumps on everything, gets it everywhere. It's a real problem, so I had to drag him upstairs. Get him in the bathroom, strong arm him into the sink, rinse his feet off. I can feel the stinging points in my shoulder where he sunk his claws in. He really does not like getting those beds. There you go. Sit on the blankie. I'm hoping that that struggle up there, that sink struggle, maybe tired him out a little bit, so he's not feeling quite as bold and ready to stop me from being able to stream. He's on his blanket. We'll see how it goes. But he's been having a real rough go at this thing. I don't know. We think maybe he just needs to get a bigger litter box. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get a bigger one because he has these giant jackrabbit feet, and we're thinking maybe he just doesn't have, because he's growing like exponentially. I think he just doesn't have enough room to do his thing and then like move around in there without stepping in it, unfortunately. So I'm hoping once we upgrade, upsize. He'll figure it out, because we had a good thing going there. So I don't know, I think maybe he just grew and he's awkward and there's not enough space in there. Fuck, it's such a bummer. I can tell you, it's such a bummer when you're about to do something, even just something as simple as go to bed. That's what happened last night, and you go, oh wait, there's doo-doo all over the floor down here because my guy stepped in it and he tracked it all over the place. So now I get to clean that up, get to clean him up. It's one thing to clean the floors up, that's fine. Cleaning him up is a whole nother story. Because he's fights you. He's strong. Used to be able, you could grab him by the scruff, you know. I don't like to do it, but sometimes it's got to be done if you want to. You know, they don't know you're trying to help them, and they're not going to help you help them. So you grab that scruff, and he just kind of goes paralyzed mode. But it doesn't work quite as well now as he used to. He's getting bigger. He's realizing he can kill me if he tries. So hopefully he never quite figures that out. I don't know, man, but that really took the wind out of my sails coming down here, having to do all that first. I was even like, do I even want to stream tonight? Because it just like totally killed my fucking mood and my energy coming down here. But I decided I'm going to do it because I am looking forward to this. Been looking forward to this all day, and we're not gonna let a little rain or a little cat shit stop us from getting our stream in tonight, especially after the break we've been on. Even though I did stream this on Sunday. But anyway, I said I'm not going to do much of an intro, and here I am doing one. But Happy New Year. It's my first stream of the year. We have that distinction. I hope you had fun. Hope you had a good celebration. If you celebrated, I'm not one to make resolutions, really. I remember last year I made this, like, this strong, confident declaration that I would lose a bunch of weight this year, or last year. I didn't do that, so I'm not one for resolutions really, and when I do, I'm usually not very good at keeping them. But hopefully, we can make the most out of this one. I don't know. I think in some aspects, this is going to be a tough one. In some like big picture, global aspects, it's going to be a tough one. So we're going to have to do what we can. Not rain, nor cat shit, nor ad breaks can stop this stream. Yeah, I mean ad breaks can't really stop it. They can like pause it for a little bit, depending on whether or not you're subscribed. What's going on, Featured Films? You know, this year might try to give us some cat shit, and we'll make a cat shit sandwich out of it. You know what I mean? I don't know, but I hope you had a good celebration. If you celebrated, I hope you had a nice day off. If you had a day off, I did have a day off. And we had a pretty... I know some people will be like, New Year, new me, baby. Let's come in and just get some stuff accomplished. And let's start over and fresh beginnings. And I don't know. We just sat on the couch and watched Survivor all day yesterday. That's about all we did today, too. So some things never change. 2025, going to be a cat shit sandwich that we are force-fed. For sure. I think you're right. But we'll make the best out of it, right? We'll do everything we can do within our control, within our ability. But I think we're going to have to tolerate a lot of fucking nonsense. We're going to have to withstand a lot of nonsense this year. And, you know, probably the next year after that, the next year after that, the next year after that. But we'll take it one at a time, I think. What's going on, Feature? How you doing, buddy? Let's get in here. Let's start this game. It's already 10:30. I think I'm going to take it about 1 o'clock tonight. We'll see. We got a bunch of companion quests. We've got, I think, Nev, Lucanus, Davrin, and who else? I think we have one more. We have a lot. Balara. We got to do all those before we could possibly do this. And you know doing all these is going to activate something else in the lighthouse, and that's fine. Last time, we snuck in a little stream Sunday. Last time was mostly just companion quests. We finished up Harding's quest line, and we taught her to embrace compassion instead of anger in the face of some sort of like rock ghost monster that represented her own like.
You were making coffee at 4
Excuse
in the
me?
morning yesterday.
I like coffee.
At 4 in the morning.
That still counts as
You guys are having a conversation for that
I'm
far
not
apart?
complaining. It was nice to find it in the kitchen and not have to make my own.
I'm always happy to get you a refill.
Careful. I might take you up on that.
These two are developing the hots for each other, which I think is great. They're two very beautiful people, very cool people. So I've taken them along once again. Has anybody else seen this ghost? Is this anything? Hello?
As you found their names, I felt them whisper through the Fae. My own name changed. I am now Eulogy. I will remember them. A light glowing in memory.
That means a lot.
Okay, very nice. Are we going to kill more dragons? I don't think so, unless they are going to throw me for a loop. They're going to surprise me with one, which they might. We killed a lot of dragons a while back, though, that's for sure. No, we're going to make all our companions happy. I think we might be in a position to at least finish Nev's. I'm guessing they all kind of end relatively at the same time, but maybe we'll finish Nev's companion quest line. Maybe Lucanus's, maybe none. I don't know. This is Nev's we're about to start. Meet Nev at the Wall of Light. Nev has a personal errand in Docktown, but she wouldn't mind company. Well, doesn't she talk to her new flame, Lucanus? Because it ain't me. And that's fine. It's because I made that decision. I'm not like mad about it. That's alright. We could be like besties, you know.
The Mirathos Wall of Light.
Two chips off the same block.
Remember the dead.
Unless the family lacks mages to keep them lit, or the money for one, then you're left in the dark to Ventir's subtlety. This was Brahms.
Jesus' orb. Ponder it.
His light was out when I got here. I should have been back sooner.
The light drawn echoes back in eternum.
Formalities. He wasn't big on those, but he'd appreciate it. I'm stopping Aelia.
Looks like we had the same idea.
Rana.
He read serials between assignments. Romance. The last one ended on a cliffhanger. He was sure he knew the ending. I never checked if he was right.
You'd have liked our friend, Valara. She loves those things. Although she expects happy endings.
So did he. At least on the page.
Better chance there than here.
You're not the only one chasing Alia. I've tracked some of her followers. They aren't quick to talk. Most said I'd be saved soon. But I did get the name of a place. Sanctum Lucican.
Bless you. What's going on, Jay? Keep those companions happy. We're going to try. You know, it's very important. How you doing, Jay? Happy New Year.
Ominous formal name, tied to Elganon. Off to a good start.
You forgot the catch.
It's an old temple. A lost one. If there's a record of its location, I can't find it.
It's more than we had. I can track this down.
And you'll tell me? Look, I know who else you work with, what they might suggest, but what are you going to do?
The best I can.
Right. Doctown will see...
What, Rana? Magisters who look the other way? Bribed Templars, Venatori who walk?
They see you.
Is that all? What will that mean?
Brom's light. Thanks.
I do what I can.
That's right, girl. You're an inspiration. I told you so. Okay, that was pretty simple.
So,
Oh.
Ilario.
Let me guess. You don't trust him either.
There's no playing with blood magic.
I know, but his family. I'll deal with it.
All right.
Hey, let's go deal with it right now. Man, I can't wait to see what Nev's like final armor is. We got Hardings as part of competing your quest line, and I just know Nev's is going to be fantastic with the gravity defying hat. All right, Lucanus. Yeah, let's go do that right now. Let's see what's going on in Treviso. And we'll keep these two because they want to kiss. But they have to hang out enough before they can. And that's very important.
Good.
No, I guess
Past
we're
the
right there.
rise and no one heard our gondola. Where to now?
We go under the bridge.
We aren't going in through a sewer, are we?
No sewers in Treviso. The streets are barely above water as it is. There's a hidden escape route. That's our way inside.
No sewers? Then, what do you guys do? Do you guys have litter boxes? They must be pretty big.
The house has a secret escape route, and Ilario didn't post a guard on it.
Can I get one of those?
Ilario doesn't know it's here.
Why not?
Katarina didn't even tell me about it. I found it laying here alone as a boy.
Or maybe you prefer the J.K. Rowling way of dealing with defecation. You just do like a little spell. And the poo is gone. Man, I'd love to know a spell like that. Holy shit. Sorry, that's what I get for referencing J.K. Rowling. Duly noted and deserved. The sight to the face. I'm so sorry about that. It won't happen again. Oh my god. Oh my god. And I'm gonna have 2 more for free.
Now's your chance. He let them into the house. Now I'll have to get the whole thing clean.
Give me a juice, thank you. I don't have any of my healers here. I guess Nev could be a healer, but I've not been statting her that way. What's going on? Big dog. The damn dog. Dilly Tots. What's going on, brother? Happy New Year. Great to see ya. I'm glad you're ready for some more Dragon Age. So am I. You know, it was a very short break that I took, and it wasn't all that hard to take a break for that little amount of time. And in some ways, it was kind of nice. I mentioned this on Sunday.
Kill them.
What is your guys' deal? Okay. Here, take this, and look at this. The big slamma-jamma with the squall. Boom! And that's it. Get exploded. Get parried as well while we're at it.
They mentioned
There were some nights...
Katerina must be a difficult
Banter.
prisoner.
There were some nights where I was like, yeah, I miss streaming. I wish I could be streaming right now, but there were other nights where I was like, you know what? I'm kind of glad to not be streaming right now. It's pretty cool to just relax and chill and eat snacks in bed. This ain't too bad. I gotta use this. I think the big thing that was making me eager to come back, though, was this fucking game. Because it's just been sitting here.
Welcome to Villa de la Muerte.
No wonder Ilario wants to inherit.
Home smells like dust and linseed oil.
There's a thing up there.
Don't say that when Katerina is in earshot.
Ilario, he's the traitor, I believe we established, unless there's going to be another twist. See that all matters relating to the accounts are sent through me. As much as we may wish for her guiding hand and not mine, I will not see my grandfather's house fall to ruin. Yeah, I think it was a little... Oh, my good fault over the table. Made me feel a little antsy to have this here and not really be able to progress it off stream in any way without doing some of this stuff on my own.
Hey.
Holy crap! A ninja? A ninja? I thought Ninja was too busy playing OG Fortnite. What's he doing in the Venatori? You know what I mean?
There you go.
Alright, get squalled. Watch this. See ya!
Done. Where are the next?
Oh my god. There it is. Keepsake. Thank you. Huh. But yeah, I did just about all I could do off stream. And so this game was just kind of stuck where it was. Oh. What you doing?
got company.
Oh? Ah, come on, do it.
Person you will ever see.
Oh yeah, I did also unlock a new ultimate ability that we'll have to look for a good opportunity to use.
They made themselves
Double
comfortable,
takedown!
but we'll get them out.
You've been taken downward. I got a new ultimate ability, so instead of just doing like a fire... Oh, what's happening in there? Oh, a little canoodle corner, is it? Huh? Getting familiar with one each other? These Power Rangers are going to second base, baby. Alright, let me get my Imperial Weave and I'll be at 'em. I'll be gone. See you later. Keeping helmets on or off, that's not my business.
So you lived here.
Hilario and I both did, until we were 18.
What about your parents?
Killed by a rival house.
You keep going, this won't take long. You keep talking.
Would have ended up with Catalina anyway. Train.
Oh! Yeah, I got a new ultimate ability. It's not just like a fire beam. I believe I will shoot a giant crow made of electricity. It's part of the, I forget what the specialization's called, but it's like, it's the Antivan crow specialty. Oh my god.
No Venatori leave this house alive.
Which I am not. Oh, skill point? I am not an Antivan crow, but it seemed to me like their specialization was perhaps the most relevant to how I've been playing the game. Let's see what's over here. Critical damage goes up. I mean, I'm sure that's fine. Arcane bomb damage go up. Fire damage go up. I think I do the arcane bomb a lot. Like I think that's one of the moves that comes with the mage knife. So that'll be helpful. And then either of you guys, yeah, what's up, Nev? What's up, Nev? Oh, you just got a different keepsake. Nah, you'll keep this one. Okay. Just making sure we don't have some skill points sitting on the bench here. Look at this. I almost missed this. What do we got? Butcher screw. Oh my! Oh, that's what you got equipped already. I love when that happens. I love when you find a new weapon and it's really just an upgrade to what he's already got. I don't have to think about it. I don't have to compare anything. I don't have to consider anything. I just say, go off, King. Yeah, Dilly, I was saying earlier, I'm expecting maybe just mostly companion quests tonight. Oh my god! I think I get used to this by now. Watch this. Big bazinga right there for you. Yeah, there it is, the arcane bomb, so I feel like I'm doing that a lot. May as well. Make it count. I still have no idea how to switch between shock damage and fire damage on the knife. I cannot establish what action is making that happen. This dude's getting stun locked to hell. It seems to happen without my consent. And it's not like the biggest deal in the world, except when I'm fighting Venatori, who are resistant to fire damage, and that's what I'm doing with my mage knife. But we'll probably just do a bunch of companion quests. Or not. I don't know. This one's clearly pretty involved, but Nev's was just literally meeting up and talking. Though I'll probably go back to the lighthouse and get another one from her. I know you missed Sunday, and we missed you Sunday. I missed you even more, husbando. But we completed Harding's companion quest line. She got some cool new armor. She's totally at harmony with her responsibility as like the only dwarf who knows how to do magic. It's great. We're doing great. So I'm suspecting that we'll start seeing other ones wrap up with time too. I don't know if this feels like it could be the last one for Lucanus, but I'm not sure. Just because it's like an actually pretty involved quest with its own unique location. But maybe we'll be able to forward the main quest along a little bit. Maybe.
Everyone's still alive?
Long line of Delamorte family members. Lucanus' name has been crossed out and replaced with an angry scroll. Demon. Angry scroll? What about a cold squall? Now we're talking. Yeah. The Dwarf Mage. The Dwarf Mage. The Dwarf Mage? Give me a little smooch too. How you like that? What was the thing we did in the main quest line last time? We learned that the Venatori, the Tevinter cultists are, I think, rounding up, and these guys. I don't need to qualify who that is to you. I've been fighting them the whole time. Are like rounding up and sacrificing Dalish elves. Pretty rude, so we're gonna have to deal with that, to be certain. It seems to be the next big elven god scheme we've got to thwart. Oh, a fell plumage, that's legendary? Okay, hold on. But how can you even say that? Look at this. What are these stats? Defense go way down. Ability damage go considerably up. That's really down, though, on the defense. What are these little treats? Light attack damage goes up. More damage versus health. Light attack damage relative to Antivan Crow's allied strength. Okay, interesting. Light attacks no longer lose effectiveness versus armor and barrier. Okay, wait, that's kind of good. That's kind of good. What do I have on now? 20% stagger, 25% takedown damage, 15% stagger relative to Lords of Fortune allied strength. And the next step, gain health, ultimate, and mana on takedown amount is doubled if okay, that is definitely preferable, I think, once we get staggering Vitar up to legendary. If we do, that last one's crazy. Do a takedown, you get health, ultimate, and mana, and double that if the takedown kills the enemy. Light attacks no longer lose effectiveness versus armor and barriers. Nah, I think I'm good. I don't know. That is pretty nice, but I don't like the big hit to defense that happens there.
Her, and then we find what we seek.
Even all this time later, I still feel like I need all the help I can get in terms of defense and armor and stuff. And look, we just got through that barrier just like that. It's not that big of a deal. Oh, Dark Squall, not Cold Squall. Wait, I think Cold Squall is like a Jeff Bridges movie.
From the inside.
So, we bust down the door.
No way, I think that's...
Get attacked, probably.
I got like
Which is why I'll go
is
first.
it White Squall? Is it White Squall? I think it's a Ridley Scott movie. White Squall. Yes, it is. Yes, it's Jeff Bridges. Yes, it's Ridley Scott. That's right. Who's still the champion? Who's still the movie trivia champion? Ain't nobody out here talking about White Squall. I think I do know about that purely from like studying Ridley Scott movies for the Schmodown. Everybody goes Alien, Blade Runner, Gladiator. Number 4 on the list, White Squall. You saw it in a high school English class? That sounds right. I've never seen White Squall, to be clear. Maybe we should remedy that this year. It's my resolution. Watch White Squall.
Katerina, Lucanis, my poor boy.
Where's mine? Oh,
We'll escort you someplace safe before we go after Ilario.
You'll do no such thing. There's no time for heroic nonsense.
is she gonna help?
Heroic nonsense saved your grandson and is rescuing you now. I won't let Ilario do more damage.
Go. I'll meet you in the opera house.
Mama gonna help fight?
I hope she can keep herself safe.
Welcome to House de la Morte, Rook.
Thanks. Is that the name of this house that we're... Oh. I mean, she is like the leader of the Talons, right? She could probably hold her own. Even if she got kidnapped. Got kidnapped by another crow that she trusted. We will not bicker like children. Where a blade is poised to strike, we will press it through the vein. Where a goblet has been poured, we will lace it through with poison. The Talons will act as one on this matter, and Antiva will be free.
Do you have a plan to deal with Ilario?
Oh.
Lucanis.
I'm working on it. The traitor deserves no mercy.
I wonder if they're going to let us choose. I remember thinking last time we ran into them, they were going to let us kind of choose what was going to happen. Probably. There'll probably be a choice similar to Harding's. Harding's was like I don't even really know where that choice came from. They're like, do you want Harding to be nice or mean? I was like, I think I want her to be nice. She's like never been mean the whole game, so I don't know where that came from. This one I suspect will be like, kill the traitor or capture the traitor, and like the demon's gonna want to kill the traitor. Don't ever side with the demon. Just to be clear. Yeah, if we're gonna actually fight this guy,
This is it. Get ready.
Oh, I'm
You
ready.
have a plan now, right?
Knives are involved.
if we're gonna really fight Ilario here, I suspect this will be the conclusion to Lucanis' thing. Haven't seen it in ages, but I remember White Squall being good. Okay. Time to log White Squall in your litter box, kids. And not your litter box, to be clear. Alright? Litter box over here has already got enough in it, as far as I can tell. It's got too much in it. Gotta clean that thing out twice a day. Power changes people, man. Dwarf magic makes you mean. I mean, I could see that. It just felt kind of like a weird, arbitrary choice. Be like, do you want her to be mean or no? Well, no, I don't want her to be mean. I do wonder if that was one of those choices where if I saw the other side of it, it doesn't really make much of a difference.
Was a tragedy. But to get Lucanus back from the dead, only to lose him to a demon. For me, it's a deep personal loss. And so,
oh, do they think he's dead?
Of First Talon.
Well, that's weird.
With a heavy heart. But the crows could rise from the ashes. With our new allies, the Venatori, we can reclaim Antiva. Over my dead body. That can be arranged.
Are they? He's just convinced them all he's like a full abomination or something? What the hell? These crows are like on my team, I thought.
Guild cannot overpower us both.
Cool.
Now you fall. Venatori.
Alright, what's your deal? Oh, you're vulnerable to ice. That's so good that we brought Nev. Oh, check this out. Boom, boom, boom. That's 3 booms on the boom meter. I'd be more into Letterbox if it wasn't just shit posts. That's what, you know, that's it. They should call it Letterbox. Am I right, dude? Fucking got him. I actually want reviews, not if everyone try to be witty for internet points. I agree wholeheartedly. I feel like I started using Letterbox originally, like, I don't know, a long time ago. It was like Movie Pass. I remember that was my thing. I was like, Movie Pass every day, logging it on Letterboxd. That was probably like 2017. I feel like it was better and more to that effect then, because it wasn't so widely known and it wasn't like so normied out. You know what I mean? Like now I just feel like it's got so many. You know, I don't think not everybody needs to be like a qualified film critic. I don't want that. I just want people to like try to engage with the shit they watch on like an honest level. Now, if you watch like a real, just total, like burning shit box, a lot of reference to shit boxes tonight. You know, I get that. I watched a movie on my break. I might have to talk about that. That was one of the worst movies I've seen in a long time. I'm not really in the business of watching bad movies very often anymore. I might have to just give like a full spoiler review. It was so bad. I have to tell people about it. Not right now because we're about to do a boss fight. So like that, but I hear what you're saying. I feel like everybody's in there to just get like their 1-2 sentence meme review in. And every movie is either a 0.5-star rating or a 5-star rating. It's the best or it's the worst. And it's just such a, I think, lazy, disingenuous way to like interact with a movie that you probably didn't even actually watch so much as had on the background while you scrolled your favorite apps. Alright, what movie? I'll tell you in a minute. Hold on. There's no time. It's a new movie. I watched it at home, not in the movie theater. I'll tell you all about it. Why don't you try to guess what movie I watched in the meantime? Alright, where's this nerd? Where'd he go? Elario?
Got us from a distance.
Is that you? No, this is cosplay. LARPer.
Alright, that goes to you.
Alright, here we go. There he is with his little scythes. Dork. Oh, I can use my ultimate. Watch this. Oh, yeah, go get him! Oh, huge damage. I think that's the first time I used it. And a crow, too. Insult to injury with this fucker.
He's not putting up much of a fight, is he?
Get him, Dev. Squall. Jeff Bridges, shout out. Ooh, he parried me.
cousin. You couldn't soft.
You got parried back.
Isn't over.
Oh, I see him. I'm on it. Oh, see that shit? Alright, now, you know what? No, Blizzard. Blizzard up here. Wintertime. Oh. Oh, I am falling back. I'm trying to take care of these goobers so we can focus. Thank you. Bro is crazy necrotic right now, you know what I mean?
Why couldn't you have just died with your...
Oh!
Sorry, Luke.
Get squalled. Ridley Scott. No, do this. There it is. Big damage! And I got one of these two. Red 1. I did see Red 1 actually, but that's not the movie I'm talking about. This movie makes Red 1 look like fucking Godfather Part 2. It was a holiday movie though. You're on the right track. No, I didn't see Mufasa. Thankfully, the kids have not really mentioned Mufasa at all. I don't think they would necessarily disagree with going to see it, but neither of them have made a point to like say I want to go see Mufasa, and I'm okay. You know what I mean? I don't need to. That's all right. That thing's gonna be on Disney Plus in 3 months anyway, if that. Ah, what? Nev's got something going on. She had like a little icon above her head. Maybe just telling me her cooldown was up? I never saw that little icon before. Get squalled, dude! You're out of here. You're a dork. You fall directly into my lightning storm. Teaming up with the Venatori, man. Shameful behavior. Get one of these again! Get one of these again! Yes! Caw-caw! Oh, that one's so much better than the fire beam. I love that it locks on. The fire beam could, like, miss if they moved it all while you were powering it up. Done. Get out of here. Go to bed. Everybody saw that. Embarrassed.
What are you waiting for, cousin? Finish what you start.
I already did. What am I ever going to do that is worse than this? On your knees, in front of every house.
Get up, Hilario.
Caterina, thank the maker.
Step on him, Granny.
No one from House de la Morte kneels.
Mierda. What am I supposed to do with this idiot?
He tried to kill you and got you imprisoned. And kidnapped the first Talon. And made a deal with the Venatori.
Too much to forgive. But he's still all I've got. Viago, lock him up.
You think you can put me away? That is not your decision, is it? Caterina is still first Talon.
Enough, Hilario. Lucanes is first Talon now.
Oh shit.
His decision stands.
You're lucky he didn't cut your throat.
I'm surprised he didn't, since I didn't get a say in the matter. I thought he was done.
Welcome home, my boy.
Whoa, look at the guy in the back with the beak.
A toast to the new first Talon.
To Lucanis!
That man is feeling mighty resolved. With 2 skill points, let's get those spent right now. And we probably have a really cool set of armor coming in hot for him in a second here. Let's see. What's this? Extra hit. Sure, have an extra hit. And then he'll upgrade it a second time. Sundered effectiveness goes up 10%. Or duration lasts. Let's do the effectiveness. Actually, you know what? 10%. 10%'s not that much. Let's keep the effective or the duration up. That sounds good. What you got here? There's no way it compares at all to mine. It doesn't. Thanks, though, I guess. I guess in theory, you know, if I'd picked up... That was only a green upgrade, but I guess in theory maybe I could have picked up 2 other upgrades for that same blade. And that would have been like a huge get, right? Purple or gold. I also noticed, by the way, that the, like, loot system in this, in terms of rarity, follows the exact same color trajectory as Fortnite. Is that weird, or do all games just do that now? It goes from, like, gray to green to blue to purple to gold. It's the exact same lineage of rarity.
Shall we make a discreet exit?
Is that just convention? Oh, okay. So I guess I just don't play any other games that have loot like that.
I'm ready, but
who made that the rule? Was it Fortnite, or does it predate Fortnite?
I have other plans for the evening.
Give me your cool armor. I know it's going to be so cool.
Really? You came all the way back here for coffee? The stuff in your villa wasn't good enough?
It's better if I make it myself. And I wanted some quiet.
So, first Talon of the Crows, huh? Does that mean you'll be leaving us?
No. We have a contract. Besides, she may have stepped down, but there's no stopping Katarina from giving all the orders. I still cannot believe she did that.
Are you holding up okay? After, you know, Ilario and your grandmother and everything.
I wouldn't call it okay, exactly. Fucking Ilario.
Do you regret putting him in prison?
No. Not with Treviso in such chaos. The last thing I need is my full cousin causing more. Let Ilario sit and think on his mistakes. It may do him good.
I was surprised you spared him at all, really.
Yeah, same.
So was I. But I don't have a lot to lose. What there is, Ilario, Katarina, Nev. This team.
Oh, y'all a thing now?
I'm not
Nev?
giving that up.
I didn't realize we were that serious yet. Dun, 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 a murder of crows! As Ilario declared himself first Talon and prepared to hand the crows over to the Venatori, Lucanus burst in and challenged him. The cousins battled it out before an audience of crows, and when Lucanus stood triumphant, he ordered Ilario in prison. Where's your cool armor? Did you not get any? Am I crazy? Are you not officially hero of the... God, I always go the wrong direction. Hero of the Veilguard status? Because look... Oh, we're devoted. Hello. Harding got this cool armor when she was declared, like, hero of the Veilguard. Are you not... Is your questline not done? Really? Unless he just doesn't get it for some reason? Okay. Oh, what's this? Oh, a wisp? A wisp of a wisp? Interesting.
Gilline's archdemon.
Girl talk?
I just didn't expect that many heads.
No kidding. The statues back home don't look like whatever that was.
You guys can keep talking, don't worry. Don't mind me. I'm just here to hug the griffin. Or give him a big pet. And look at these skeletons making out. Look at this. Okay.
Need and knowledge.
Can we do any upgrades on anything? No, there's some stuff we can enchant, it looked like. Hold on. Find those things. Harding's new armor. Damage up against low health, damage up against high health. Oh, those are already taken. Alright, you can have this one. Damage against low health. I thought I saw something else. No? No, I suppose not. It predates Fortnite. Diablo did it. MMOs have done it. Borderlands and shooters. I got you. Okay. Alright. And it felt peculiar to me. As somebody who doesn't, I guess, play any of those games. But, okay. Fortnite didn't invent everything. It did invent most things, of course. It will come to define us all one day, one way or another. All right, the movie I saw... I'm surprised nobody in here has anything to say to me. Next we'll do Davrin and then Valara. I wonder if Valaris also is in Arlothan Forest. Maybe, and if so, guess what? We'll just bring them both. Bada boom, bada bang. Elf gang. The movie I saw, the worst movie I've seen in a long time by a country mile, was this movie called Dear Santa. Maybe you've seen this one already. It was I think it was direct to streaming. If it got a theatrical release, I can't imagine it was a very wide one. I was surprised because I assumed it was getting a theatrical release. I was surprised to see it was just sitting on Paramount already. This is, of course, the new Jack Black holiday movie. All right, I'm gonna get this out of my system. Okay, let's go. Let's try to head where we're going. Let's see where are we going? Davrin. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna run into Balara's thing on the way there. Maybe. I'm gonna go this direction. I'm not gonna fast travel, and we have to be done talking about it once we get there. All right, here we go. So it's this Jack Black led supposed holiday movie called. What is going on over there? Now what the heck, rootin' tootin' kinda stanky dang leg Harlem Shake is you doing over here? We got elven gods and darkspawn up to the gills, and you're over here doing the stanky leg? Are we jiggling? Oh my god. Drop it low. Holy shit. That was super inappropriate. Don't ever let me catch you doing that again. It's called Dear Santa. The concept is a little child. Well, we're really to arms here, aren't we? Look at you. You look very cool. What I do with Ilario, I didn't do anything. I didn't get a choice. He just threw him in jail and threw away the key. I was surprised. I thought it was going to be like jail him or kill him, and I would have to choose. And then a message even came up and said, since Treviso is blighted, Lucanus has no room for forgiveness. He's just going to... So I assumed that meant he was going to kill him, but he just put him in jail. All right, whatever. Bye, bitch. All right, it's called Dear Santa. Featured. You better listen up. Okay, I'm going to talk about this movie until we get to the quest marker, and then I'm done. It's called Dear Santa. It's a child. It's It's not a children's movie. It's not a family movie. It's not a movie for anybody. It's about a child who... this nut writes a letter to Santa Claus, but he's dyslexic and he accidentally writes it to Satan, which sounds like kind of a funny idea, you would think. And Jack Black plays Satan, so he sends the letter off, and the devil appears to him, and for some reason the devil follows genie rules.
A little bit younger than you. Dark hair, big for an elf.
Oh, I know him. Knew him. I mean, when we were kids. Is he a warden friend of yours?
He was, until Weiss helped. Now they want to find his family. Tell them he died a hero.
I'll talk to Strife. He'll know what to do.
And the child has to give 3 wishes to the devil, and if he does, they'll all come true, but if he gives the 3 wishes, then he sells his soul to the devil, and he'll go to hell when he dies. Already maybe a thin premise, a shaky premise for arguably a family holiday movie. I think a premise with some potential comedy in it. I remember thinking this would make probably like a decent SNL skit or like a a short YouTube video, maybe not a 2-hour film. This film was 2 hours. I'm describing to you right now. 2 hours long, maybe just a few minutes shy of it. It felt like the longest fucking movie I've ever watched in my life. Seriously, this is agonizing, and I felt so bad and embarrassed because I was the one who put it on. And so we still had Jess's parents staying with us, kids were with us. It was literally Christmas night. And we had movies playing all day. We had some classics in there. We had Jingle All the Way and the Santa Claus, Little National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. I said, hey, what if we mix it up and try something none of us have ever seen before? That could be fun. And I saw this movie on the front page, and I played it. I played the trailer for it. Everybody seemed to think it was kind of humorous. I played the movie. About 25 minutes in the movie, I'd already started to suspect I'd made a terrible mistake. But after a certain point, you're just kind of locked in and committed, and it's like sunken cost fallacy. It's like, well, I've already consumed a half hour of everybody's lives with this. It's like, if I stop now, it won't have meant anything. But then you get to the end, and it still didn't mean anything, and now it's 2 hours. I did not have a choice to forgive or imprison him, which I think is because I didn't save Treviso and I saved Docktown. I'm guessing if I saved Treviso, I would have been given the choice. Maybe similarly, when I get to the end of Nev's quest line, I will have a choice because I saved Docktown. I didn't get a notification saying I had any of Lucanus's armor. I don't have anything here saying I've got new armor. Yeah, no, this isn't new. And this isn't new. I don't know. Maybe that's also a consequence of not saving Treviso, or maybe my game's fucking bugging out. Seemed like he should have gotten Hero of the Veilguard status there and didn't, so that's a little concerning. I did not get it immediately. I don't know what else to tell you. I've just demonstrated I do not have any new armor for him. Didn't happen. I don't know what that's all about. Alright, we're here. I can't talk about Dear Santa anymore. I want to talk about it so much more. I just want to really... I feel like I got to get it off my chest. Wait, this isn't where we were headed. This is Belarus, isn't it? This is Belarus. Well, his is right here, too. The deal I made was I'll get the Davers to stop talking about it. But it was terrible. Dude, it was so bad. I can't... It was like... Clearly a movie that probably started as a rated R comedy, but then somewhere along the way they said we should make it a family movie, and they just sort of split the difference, and it's like a weird PG-13 movie that doesn't... It's not good enough for anybody, and it's got like a weird amount of cancer jokes in it, and Jack Black's terrible in it. It's so unfunny. The entire end of the first act at a Post Malone concert is terrible. It was seriously... I had not watched a movie this bad in such a long time. It did feel like a movie I would have seen with my movie pass. It still felt ripped off. And I did see it effectively for free, but the time sink was disastrous. I got new skill points for him. For Lucanus. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if my shit's bugged or something, but I didn't get anything really for him. I think I did get a new skill for Harding when I completed hers as well. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I think if I do a save and back out, maybe I'll get it. Demon of Defiance. I sure as hell did not get that. I doubt this will work, but I'll try. I don't really want to reload. I don't even know what save I would reload. I didn't do any manual saves before then, and certainly my auto saves by now are past that point. My only concern is if he's not Good night, Jay. Thanks for watching, buddy. Good to see you. I feel like if he's not got Hero of the Veilguard status, then that's something that it'll potentially recognize as incomplete, and that could be a problem for me. Yeah, I didn't get any. I got Covert Leathers and this, and Corvid Cloak. I've had all those. I mean, I got 2 skill points, but because Harding, when I completed hers, I got this armor, and Did I get a new skill of hers? This one right here, right? Heart of the Titan, Veilguard skill. So Lucanus should, in theory, have gotten... Yeah, it says it's locked. Achieve Hero of the Veilguard status to unlock. That could be a huge fucking problem for me, actually. Where does this... I don't want to have to do the fight again. Where does this autosave put me? Check it out. Because I don't know for sure, but I'm guessing, like, it matters to get everybody to that status, right? And if the game doesn't think he's there... Ah, we have to... Alright, it would... fuck! That sucks, man. Ah. I mean, it was an easy fight. Wasn't really trying to have to do it a second time, though. Okay, let's stop talking about Dear Santa. Well, we will talk about Dear Santa while we do this. How about that? How about that? Good news. I will not stop talking about the movie. So let's rewind here. It's about this kid who writes his letter Santa. He's dyslexic, so he accidentally writes Satan, and Satan shows up in his room. Says you gotta give me 3 wishes. I'll grant. Yeah, I never knew this about Satan, that he did this, by the way. Look, I'm getting hurt because I'm too busy talking about this. So first the kid, if the kid doesn't realize it's not Santa till like the second act, basically. He's like, oh cool, Santa's helping me out. I love Santa. You know, he's trying to trick him and make him think he's Santa for a bit. Actually, he's not. He really isn't. He's pretty forthcoming about being the devil, I would say. But Jack Black plays the devil. He's doing the same thing he does in every fucking movie. He's all Scooby-Doo, ripping it down the deal. I'm Jack Black, gonna find the motherfucker. But he didn't really swear all that much because it's confusingly still like kind of a kid's movie, even though there's a bunch of weird cancer jokes in it. And it's terrible. The kid's like, I'm not gonna make any wishes with the devil. I don't want to go to hell, you know. And I agree. It's kind of a weird stakes for a movie about children, that if he's gonna go to hell and burn forever. But then he's like, there's this girl he likes at school, and he just wants her to give him a chance, and so he wishes that she'll give him a chance. And the devil sends them on a date to a Post Malone concert, and he makes Post Malone think this kid's like his best friend, and he's on stage, and he's like, I love this child over here, all my songs are about him, which I don't know, if I were in the crowd, I would have some questions about that personally, but it's all good. You know, I'm not here to cinema sense this thing. I'm just saying. Are we winning? Oh my god, I gotta lock it. Okay, it wasn't that easy. I sure do hope this is worth it and I get my prizes. And then, like, his next wish is like, oh, his friend, he's only got one friend, and his friend's got like self-esteem issues because he's got these big teeth, so he's like, my next wish, I want fix my friend's teeth, and then I'll have like confidence in himself, and he could really be his true self, as I know him to really be. And so he does that, the devil fixes his teeth, and it's going great. This girl thinks he's cool, his friend's feeling great, and then this kid's like, but I'm not going to do a third wish because I don't want to burn in hell forever. But then, like, this is full spoilers for the new Jack Black holiday film, Dear Santa. I'm just telling you. You can skip the rest of this boss fight on the YouTube bot if you need to, if you're, like, worried about it. He's like, I'm not going to burn in hell forever. I'm not going to make the third wish. And he's, like, really persistent about that for a while. But then something else they get set up earlier in the movie is that his parents are always fighting and they don't love each other and they're probably going to get a divorce. So it's like, as soon as that element gets introduced, you just know eventually what one of the wishes is going to be, and it finally happens, right? He says, because his parents are getting all worried about him. They're like, our kid's always talking about making wishes to the devil and all this shit. We think he's mentally ill. Keegan-Michael Key has a confusing cameo because he doesn't really do anything funny. He's just kind of in the movie. And then he finally wishes for Satan to make it so his parents love each other again. And he's like, Jack Black's like, Scooby-Doo-Doo-Doo-Doo, I can do that for you. And he does it, and they love each other, and it's great. And he's like, all right, you're going to go to hell, though. But that's okay, kid. You got a whole life to live. there's like no trickery. It's interesting. There's no like devil trick or like monkey spot thing. He just kind of gets what he wants, works out, and then I see I'm about to win this boss fight. So then I have to tell you, am I saving or imprisoning Ilario? I don't know. I don't know. I didn't get a choice. I didn't get a choice at all when I played it, so I don't know. You should make sure you're before you lead me astray, you should look up for sure whether it matters if you save Treviso or not. Like, maybe I can't get this stuff for not saving Treviso, I don't know. So then he gets the 3 wishes, and he goes... And then Jack Black goes back to hell for a weird third act, embarrassing Ben Stiller cameo when you learn, plot twist, Jack Black is not really the devil. He's a demon in service of the devil, pretending to be Satan, but he actually works for the real Satan, who's played by Ben Stiller. And then they have this really awful, like, sort of improvisational back and forth for what feels like 3 hours. It's probably more like 2 minutes. And then you learn the devil. It's so confusing because the devil's like, he's like, you got these wishes under false pretenses because he thought you were me, so they don't count. Also, the third one especially doesn't count. It's null and void because the parents actually, in their quest to save their son, learned to love each other again. So actually, it wasn't devil magic that brought them back together. That just happened anyway. So the third wish doesn't count. So you have to grant the kid a new third wish. I don't understand why, because I thought if you've ever seen a movie before, you would think you could start to track where this was going to go, right? Like, the kid was going to lose the devil wishes. Because you can't really have a movie for children to watch about, like, having wishes granted for you by the devil to fix all the problems in your life, and there's no consequences or lessons learned, right? That would just seem like kind of a messy, thoughtless story for anybody, really. You have to go, okay, he's going to wish for these things, and something's going to go wrong, or he's going to lose what the wishes gave him, and he's going to learn that that's okay because you can't rely on, like, magic conveniences to solve all your problems. You're going to suffer, you're going to learn, you're going to make mistakes, right? Those are the kinds of, like, moral stories you tell. You could still tell it in the form of, like, a really silly Christmas comedy, but, you know, you've got to set an example. You've got to, if you're going to moralize, you have to do it. You have to commit to it. You have to make it make sense to anybody watching. But here's I gotta tell you, this was all what's going on. Show, great to see you. Happy New Year, buddy. This is what this whole thing was leading up to right now. I gotta tell you about this part because it was the most confusing, perplexing things I've seen in a movie in ages. This is the entire reason I really brought this up. Okay, third act. I'd say about halfway through the movie, you learn why this kid's parents are arguing and fighting and why their marriage is failing. What started it all? What put them on this path? Is you learn that I was already perplexed by this. They revealed that the main character, the protagonist, had a brother who died in, like, a violent accident. The like mother's like, they were playing outside, and I looked away for a minute, and I looked back, and he was dead. And I was like, this is presumably a sort of a family Christmas movie, and you've just introduced, you didn't depict it, but you did just imply, and thus, like, it put into my brain violent child death. Okay, so maybe you already see where this is going. So at the end, the Jack Black Devil character comes back to the kid and goes, yeah, I'm not the devil anymore. I'm not the demon, and I lost my job because I've been playing with the devil's name, yada, yada, yada. And so I'm going to, like, try to do something new with my life. Oh, by the way, your third wish didn't count, so I just had to, I just gave you one. And the kid's like, what'd you give me? And he's like, well, I had to come up with something, so I just looked at the letter you wrote to Santa in the first place, and I just granted that wish. And the kid's like, I can wish for that? And Jack Black goes, on Christmas, you could wish for anything. And what do you think the kid wished for? He wakes up the next morning. By the way, they established earlier in the movie that you can't make wishes that change the past, only the present and into the future. So that's why he's like, I can wish for that. And he's like, yeah, sure. Nobody fucking that wrote this has ever seen a movie before. The kid got to keep his first 2 wishes, by the way, no consequences. Girl likes him. His friend is happier with his life. Third wish that gets fulfilled. His parents are back together. They love each other. He goes downstairs Christmas morning. His brother is alive. His brother, who was revealed to have died in a violent accident, is just back. And it's all just set up like a joke. It's all to set up like a big haha joke at the end. I was so perplexed by this because this kid just got wishes, fixed his problems, no consequences, no real conflict, and his dead brother just got to come back to life at the end of the movie, and nobody learned anything. I couldn't believe, like, that's why when I'm saying this is one of the worst movies I've ever seen, like, in a long time, it's like that is the kind of thing that'll really stick with me. It's like you can't just bring the kid's dead brother back at the end and no one learned anything. You can't tell kids watching, oh, your parents are fighting, they don't love each other anymore, you're getting bullied at school, this girl doesn't like you, you have low self-esteem, your brother's dead. You can't just do a movie where you get to just undo all those realities with magic and then you didn't learn anything, you didn't grow at all, right? Like that, like a movie would have those things not get fixed, and he would have to learn how to take those things in stride and grow from them. But this was not a real movie. This was like a tax write-off. Okay, did I reach level 9 with Lucanus? I think so. No, he's level 6. I have to get him. There's nothing else to do with him to get him to level 9. This is it. Unless I don't do this quest. Well, it's too late for that, isn't it? Takedown on his Ilario. That's crazy. I got nothing else to do with Lucanus. You gotta get him to 9 to get it. Oh, okay, so...
What are you waiting for, cousin?
Oh, so I didn't have to do any of this a second time. I just have to get him to level 9?
What am I ever going to do that is worse than
God
this?
damn it.
On your knees.
Waste of time coming back here.
House.
Get up, Ilario.
Alright. Can I skip this? Probably not.
Caterina,
BioWare's like, you're not skipping it.
No.
Oh, yeah, I can.
He tried to kill you.
Yeah, I don't get to make a choice here, but yeah, let's get
Enough, Lucan.
through this.
Welcome.
Sorry, I already watched it. Alright, so when he gets to level 9, regardless of this, because yeah, there's no way I'm getting him to 9 before this. No, I don't get the choice. That's what I'm telling you. I don't think I get the choice because I didn't save Treviso. There's like a little message that popped up about it and everything.
Shall we make a discreet exit?
Yeah, let's get the truck out of here.
Ready, but are you sure? They're celebrating you.
I have other plans for the evening.
Alright, we lost some time doing that, so...
Really?
Yada yada yada. Yada yada yada. Bob's your uncle. Yep, what it do? Anyways, 1 star for Dear Santa on Letterboxd. He's not level 9. Got it. Alright, let's get rolling here. Not sure we'll be able to clear all these tonight at that rate. Back to Arlethan. Once we get here, we'll just fast travel. Well, Davern's is probably going to be... Davern's will I mean, it's just like another let's take Asan for a walk thing, which, I mean, it's fine. I love doing that. But that's what the quest was presented as, so I'm guessing won't be all that involved. Our objective is to help him relax, but, like, maybe we won't be able to do that. We'll get attacked by dinosaurs. Alright, I'm glad that boss fight wasn't, like, super hard. That would have been a bummer to go back, do it a second time, and then find out that I didn't have to do that. If it was a really hard one. Find the way there. Arlethan reminds me most of areas from Inquisition that were like open world areas, and sometimes it's really unfucking clear where you're supposed to go. I've had a few of those in Arlethan.
Someone named Traylon, little bit younger.
I know about Traylon. We already talked about this.
Big for an elf.
Oh, I know him. Knew him.
Let's go on a picnic.
Picnic, huh? Not how I pictured hanging out with a monster hunter.
Evka and Antoine's doing. They told me after all the wardens have been through and what's
He's
ahead,
sleeping.
I should take a break.
I'm surprised you actually listened.
You know how sad Antoine can look?
So what did you pack for the picnic?
Emmerich helped me brew a ginger wort truffle tea. I thought we'd see what all
Jones
the
is
fuss
being a
is
good boy
about.
now. He never just sleeps here while I stream. Wow. I must have... He was sleeping a lot before I came down here, and I went, oh my god, this cat's going to let me have it. And then I had to wrestle him in the bathroom to wash his little toesies. Maybe that was exhausting. He had enough for one night. Didn't want to push his luck. Oh. Yeah, let's party. Let's do it. I don't care.
An adventure in a teapot.
More like a rediscovery. Apparently it's an old recipe.
Well then, to your health.
Cheers. That's not bad.
It's...
Give him some.
gingery, but also garlic, hints of mushroom, and something else. Oh, well, I've never eaten a worm, but yeah, it is a little earthy. Wait, what? There, Davrin.
What?
Oh, we just going... we tripping?
Hassan just talked to me.
Huh? What did he say?
Worms!
No, not that. What you said before.
Emmerich said ginger wort might have some kind of magical properties.
More than mine.
Oh, we can't actually understand him?
Maybe it affects some people more than others. You alright, Rook?
Worms?
Worms to you too, Hassan.
Worms?
Yeah, you wouldn't get it. It's between me and Hassan.
You want to dig some up for him? You're my guest.
Wait, we actually understand
I'll
him?
skip that. Thanks for getting me out of the lighthouse, Davrin. And with good company.
I thought we were doing like an ayahuasca trip or something. That's amazing. We can actually understand him. All right, see, there wasn't much to that. Worms. I'm guessing Belarus is. Okay, we might pull this off. Oh, look at the crows. 3 stars. They're our highest rated group. Even though their city was completely like destroyed. Not bad. Balar intends to convince her brother to leave Inaris' service. Could use some support. All right. That could be a conversation, or that could be a big battle. I think it's pretty close by, isn't it? I saw Haul Out the Holly. I don't know that one. Low Stakes Nothing Burger movie. Biggest conflict in the movie was that Lacey Schaubert, shout out, didn't want to put up decorations, and the HOA told her she had 48 hours to do it or else. So she did it. The end. That's a classic story. That's like a Christmas with the Cranks. You ever seen that one? That movie's fucking psychotic. I think that movie's like infuriating. Oh, here we go again about Traylon.
Dark hair, big for an elf.
Traylon.
I know him. Knew him. I mean...
Oh, great. Now I'm going to fight. I should have fast traveled.
Kids.
What is that?
You got it.
Oh, shit. It's crazy. Worms! Oh!
I'm ready to go again.
Griffin in your face. Bang! Thanks.
Hey, do you know someone named Traylon?
Oh, get about Traylon!
Dark hair, big for an elf.
Oh.
It's this guy's favorite song. He can't stop singing it. Alright, you know what? Get me right here. Oh. Yeah, that was a terrible
What were we
movie.
talking about?
I think we were talking about Traylon.
Knew him.
I think we were talking about Fight Ed.
Is he a warden friend of yours?
He was, until Weiss helped. Now they want to find his family. Tell them he died a hero.
I'll talk to Strife. He'll know what to do.
Alright, let's see how this goes.
Ballora, you came. I am surprised.
I almost didn't. With everything that happened, I didn't want to. But you're my brother. Still. Even with all of that. Did you come? Alone?
Yes. Though you didn't.
Not after what happened to Hamuel. To Yanarl. The others.
The ritual should have granted them purity. Strength.
Yeah, well, it did.
That it did not. That is my failure. I was not worthy. I will do better. I must do better. For Ornaris. For our people.
Fine. Tell their loved ones it was an accident. See how it goes over.
When we are great once more, when we are pure, then they will understand the sacrifices that were necessary.
He's a warlord. That's all he is, all he ever was.
So said the Evanuris. But the victors write the histories. He fought to make our people great. And the Evanuris fought to keep them in fetters. He showed me the world as it once was, as it could be again.
This is madness.
How many elves have to die to get there?
Greatness requires sacrifice.
No. That's not the Syrian I know. He's influencing you through the mask, poisoning your thoughts.
My thoughts remain my own, Ballora. Why can you not accept that I
down in
chose
front.
this willingly? Through this mask, I feel what he feels. When he thinks of our people rising once more, have you ever felt the warmth of a god's happiness or the cold bite of their fear?
What is it he's afraid of then?
I'm not sure, but it haunts him, consumes his thoughts. I must help him. Help us to face whatever it is.
So he hasn't told you what it is he's afraid of?
No, but no doubt he keeps it from me for good reason.
He's playing you for a fool.
Syrian, I know you. You don't want to do this. You were my anchor, Syrian. You kept me grounded. When my thoughts lied to me, you always told me the same thing. Do you remember? Trust your heart, Boris Shivan. It's a good heart, and it'll never lie to you. So why won't you trust it now?
I must do what I must.
Ah, you're a dork.
Me too.
We're gonna have to stop them. Him.
I know. Come on. You've got work to do.
We could just get him right now. Throw him in a potato sack. There's no way he could take the two of us. No? Alright. Okay, big keepsake for Ballora. And I think she's going to put it on. Congrats. Okay, we cleared those companion quests quicker and easier than I thought we would. Some were so nice we did them twice. Happy New Year to the Maestro, Matt Thomas. What's going on, man? How are you? Anybody got anything to say? I can't believe it. Valara said, no, 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 no. Don't get all overconfident thinking you're about to go do part of the main quest line. I have something else to say, and it'll probably result in a companion quest, which you'll probably do right now because you're afraid you'll lose them and get locked out of them, and it could result in scenarios where you can't get people up to level 9 potentially, and you're going to worry about it. Alright, Valara, what's up?
Oh, hey, Rook.
What are you working on?
Oh, it's part of that artifact, you know, from the ritual. I wanted to see how they did what they did, what it meant. Tried asking that thing. It won't tell me.
The knowledge of the great Anaris is...
A theme. At least I figured that out. How to make it go away, I mean. Damn it. We were getting through to Syrian. He almost listened.
And then Anaris put all his happy little thoughts in your brother's head.
Not just his joy, his fear too. But it was him. The him I remember, just for a moment. Then it wasn't. Then he was someone I might need to... I don't think I can, Rook. Do that.
Like it or not, you might have to.
My head understands that.
Jonesy, don't.
That we'll get through to him somehow.
I see you.
I really hope you're right.
Well, either way, we'll be able to find them.
How?
Oh, I didn't tell you. Right. The artifact. Couldn't figure out how it did it. Made those demons, I mean. But I attuned its resonance, and I'll know where they are next time, before they finish. So we can stop them. However we have to.
I mean, I want to suggest we'll save him. Just not sure that's going to be an option, but...
We'll save your brother, Valara.
I hope you're right. I really do. But if we don't... Anyway, I should get back.
I don't want to, like, fill you with false hope, but...
I don't think we have much time.
Maybe we can manifest that. Going to bed, just stopping in to say hello? Well, thank you for stopping in. Nighty-night. Good to see you. Get some rest. I'm sure you need it. Oh, Davrin! What's up, man? Alright. See what Davrin's doing. At least we got Friday tomorrow, huh? This week's been so weird. Isn't it weird when you get to the other side of New Year's Eve? Or New Year's Day, and it's like, oh, there goes the holidays, like, days off. It, like, wreaks such havoc in your schedule. It's like, oh, I don't know about you, but, like, part of me always, like, you gotta work in between, but then, like, it's like, whatever. We don't really, we don't really take it that seriously. We gotta work, but it's not a big deal. It's like, we're gonna be off tomorrow. It's the holidays. That said, my workload was fucking crazy the last 2 days and super stressful. But you get to the other end of the New Year's Day, and it's like, there goes all the little fun days off. Gotta get back to normal. Boring. Lame. Anyway, what's up, Devin? Probably got something more interesting to say.
Up for a quick trip?
Oh my god.
Figured it'd be good to check in. See how the wardens are doing.
God damn it. Alright, let's go see how the wardens are doing. Alright. And then we'll come back here. And, well... has something else to do. What's that? There's something over here on the Ravane coast. Oh, that's like a faction quest that I can't progress right now. I think I have to wait for some part of the map to open up first. Alright. Whatever. Lucanus. I feel like I'm just going to have to start dragging Lucanus along. Just to make sure. Because I'm guessing they acquire XP faster if you bring them on quests, right? So, like, maybe I just gotta drag Lucanus along more often. Get him up to level 9. Alright, what's going on in here? Grey Wardens. And we're gonna go back, and then Tasha's... I haven't heard anything from Tasha in a long time. That's my next suspect for who will have something to say to me.
Evka, any word out of the deep roads?
Not yet. We're kicking at rocks looking for Isaiah. Anyone who knows anything about...
Griffins? Aerials of the Grey Wardens? They went extinct during the Exalted Age.
Hassan says hello.
Worms.
That sounded more like he's hungry.
It's all the same to him.
Been trying to teach him new words, and feed me as his favorite.
Can I ride him?
Let's give him a few years to grow. How's his training, Davrin?
Better than I hoped. We're starting to see eye to eye. Hoping it'll make it easier with his brothers and sisters when we find them.
There's more?
A whole family.
Can't wait to have them with us. After Weishaupt, the Wardens need hope. Something real, something... pure. Having the Griffins at our side would be like old friends coming home.
They weren't always treated like friends.
I know. What Isaiah did won't be forgotten.
What happened?
Let's just say the Wardens didn't always take good care of them.
Like, got them
A
all
mistake
killed.
will never repeat. Hassan and the others will be treated like respected warriors. We'll rebuild together.
We'll hold you to that.
You have my word.
I can help raise them. And my dad can
Okay,
forge
baby
Griffin
Grey
armor.
Warden.
Hear that, Hassan? You'll always have a home with us. Let me know how it goes finding the rest of the flock, or pride, or...
How about Feather Brigade? We'll stay in touch.
Feather Brigade? Okay, Davrin's definitely the one who named the Gloom Howler. He came up with that shit. I was wondering if it ever like popped in and was like, "Hello, I'm the Gloom Howler." No, it was him. Alright, now I gotta check every one of these little things and see if there's any like quests that are available that weren't there before. Just to be sure. It'll tell me in these little menus. No. Wow, the crows are excellent. They're excellent. We really did right by them. Alright, does anybody else have anything to say before I do the main quest line? No. Still love that it'll show you that on the map, by the way. What a pain it would be if I had to go and ask every single one of those if they had something to say. Alright, the main quest line is right here.
Venatori are gathering deep in the forest. They've brought the Dalish with them.
Not long till the sacrifices start, then.
We did kill Gilanine's archdemon. The gods will want more power, and fast.
That won't happen on our watch. We can save these people.
You know the gods best, Rook. The Veiljumpers are ready. Just give the word.
I'll go get Nev. She deals with Venatori the most.
Good point. We know where the Dalish are, and we know what we have to do. Let's do it.
Then we ride, and pray that fate is on our side.
Feels like a big move's coming. Big moment. Oh, wait a minute. Does anybody else have something to say? No. Okay. Well, then I'm going. I'm going right now. Alright, so... Oh, we have to bring that. I was just saying I want to bring Lucanus more, but if we're going to Arlington to save some Dalish elves, I think we should bring Bolara. Look, she's so excited. I feel like there's just too many potential unique interactions there to leave her behind, so... Come along. Bolara should have no problem hitting level 9. If she hasn't already. You know what? I probably did get there faster with Harding because we romanced her, right? I would think that would probably have an effect. Jonesy, I see you. Don't do it.
They're waiting for something.
Don't do it.
There's talk of a sacrifice.
Do they mean the clan? They mean the clan, don't they?
Be a good boy. Oh.
Well, the tracks suggest the captives are on the other side of the clearing.
He meowed.
You'll have to go through the crowd.
He had something to say. Oh, he looks like he really wants a lot of attention and pets. Which is going to make him act out when I don't give him pets because I'm already occupied here. Do you want to say hi? Oh my god. Come here. Come here. No? Alright. Whatever. Oh shit. Sorry about that. Alright. You're in demon mode now, probably. After your nap.
They're gathering to watch people be killed.
It's the Venatori. Spilling blood is their religion.
And we won't let that happen.
We're going to get that close to a crowd of Venatori.
It's quickest. I found you some disguises.
No, don't make me dress up like them. They're such dorks.
Oh, that doesn't smell good. Oh, it's sticky. Why is it sticky?
Blood. Hopefully. Make sure you split up. You don't want to draw attention.
Never.
Jonesy,
I need
stop.
you with me. You know the Venatori best.
He's gonna be a
And you're
jerk.
probably the only one who can convince them you belong there.
Sad but true.
And we'll be your
Stop.
entourage.
Stop it!
We'll try to keep the escape routes clear. Get the Dalish and get out of there. And please, try not to stand out.
Gotta say, Nev still looks cool. Wearing this dork LARPer stuff. Nev, you still look kind of cool. No sideways hat. Sideways hat. That's weird. It's weird to see that side of your face. But you know what?
What about everyone else?
It's a good side. You should show them
They'll
more.
be close, but it's safer to move in small groups.
Hey, we actually look kind of okay in this. This isn't a bad look. This complements our skin tone quite well, I gotta say. Ah! Do you want to be on? You come up? Look who just jumped into my lap. It's the big boy. He always looks so bad when I do this. He doesn't want to be on the stream. He says, come on, I don't want to be a streamer. I have way too much self-respect for that. I understand. I hear you, Jones. If you want to sit in my lap, that would just be such a treat. I would be so fine with you doing that. Nope, he's out. He's out.
I thought I saw someone in the trees.
That'd be so nice if he just sat in my lap like a good boy.
The others, maybe. You don't see Strife unless he wants you to.
I could pat him during cutscenes. No, he wants to destroy. Look at this. This looks very, very pretty. This kind of reminds me of Trespasser a little bit. He's like lurking. He's I keep looking over there and telling him no. Hey, here he goes again. He's like infatuated with this little like pulley stick for the blinds, and it's basically suspended from the ceiling. He can't, and at this point in his life, he definitely cannot jump high enough off the ground to get it. But you would never be able to convince him of that because he keeps trying, and then he like falls short, and then like falls into the blinds, and it's so loud. It is so obnoxious when I'm down here working. It would probably be at least twice as obnoxious for it to happen while I'm doing this.
This robe feels weird, and I can't move my arms properly.
We'll wear them as long as we don't have to fight.
Really? They're not going to see us coming? We don't have like... Oh, I wonder if we had the option on. Hold on. There he goes. Oh no, it does. It just shows his regular armor. I was gonna say maybe I have to turn the helmet thing, but like they should definitely probably recognize that we're not supposed to be here. We don't have those silly helmet or hoods on.
Going to bleed the Dalish deer. That's a holla. Why are they killing it? Poor thing.
We can't do anything that'll draw attention to us.
We're not gonna help.
Then heed us.
Oh, I guess not.
We don't have to watch this. It won't be pretty.
Can we go? Please.
All right, I'll go. We'll go. Oof. Big pop, but try to not make Valara watch that, I suppose. Jonesy, I swear. Excuse me. Yoink.
Exciting times, my friend.
No, you are in goblin mode. Please. I can see. Oh my god. We got off easy at the start. We got off easy. He was still tired. Laid down. He was good. Now he's up in the middle of the stream. Typically, it starts rough and then he kind of settles down. But now we've got the inverse of that. And I'm not sure if that's better.
This whole place makes my skin crawl.
Right. It feels just wrong.
You guys suck. This place sucks. I'm also pretty sure we could take every single one of these. Like, if it popped off like that, I think we could take all of them.
The enemies of Tevinter are not allowed here.
My servant is Kunari. Does that offend you?
No, my lady. I was just instructed to...
Tell someone who gives a damn. Why am I still waiting? Where are the gods? When does the ritual start?
Gods? But only the Lord Elgarnon is here, and he is still preparing.
Useless. Out of my way. It's Elgarnon, not Gillenane, like we expected.
I forgot about that aspect of it, too, that a Kunari walking in should have really caught their attention.
That was impressive.
They expect strength and power from someone like me.
A mage.
Specifically, a human mage.
Show them what they expect, and you don't get questions. But as I was saying, Gillenane's not here.
Alara being here also, a Dalish elf should probably get their attention too, but okay.
Shame. We have unfinished business with her.
I mean, not in any rush to finish it.
Let's focus on the job at hand. Saving the Dalish.
He's thinking about jumping on top of the freezer. I've seen him contemplate this before. I've always dissuaded him from doing it. I just, I don't know anything bad could come of him going up there. I just don't want him to. Don't go up on the freezer. It's probably so dusty up there. No one's cleaned the top of the freezer ever. Your little feet are already so dirty. Coming down here, walking around the basement, just like your nose. He's getting a real bath this weekend for sure. Saturday, maybe even tomorrow. He's getting a real bath.
Does anyone else hear that?
It's going to be all hands on deck. He just got one like a week ago, too.
I feel you. I see you.
Jonesy!
How you suffer.
Stop.
Come to me, and I will ease your soul.
I can feel it. In my head.
You're ruining this important dramatic set piece, Jonesy. Please stop.
Your gods have returned. Give yourself to me and be seated at my side when the Imperium rises again.
Do they not know he's an elf?
This is tempting me.
Is that what's happening?
Not like...
He said your gods have returned. Do they think he's like a Tevinter Magister?
For hundreds of years you have mourned the loss of your dragon gods. From beyond the veil, I heard your lament, and have come to deliver you from desolation. Dragon of night, I break your chains, hear my voice, and rise.
Oh, that's a big dragon.
I am Elgarnon, once called Lucicon, and I have returned.
The Archdemon is already fueling him.
Okay, it's an Archdemon.
Your Tevinter crumbles under its own weight. I can restore it. All you must do is obey me, worship me, love me, and kneel.
I know this magic. It's old.
Is that Ember? When did Ember get here? Oh, Davern's there too, okay.
It's too strong, I can't break it.
We've got this.
I guess we're all here.
I'm trying to conceal us. He'll know someone broke his hold.
Balara bought us some time, but we have to go. Now.
Venatori, there are uninvited guests.
Are we all here?
Bring
No, of course
them
not.
to me.
That'd be crazy.
He's sending the cult after us.
But Elgernon is right there. Shouldn't we try?
No. We can't touch him now that his archdemon's in play. I won't risk Dalish lives.
Another archdemon, huh?
Here we go.
Always the same tricks. Oh my goodness! What's y'all's deal? Vulnerable to ice. And how about a blizzard?
They cannot defy the god.
Embarrassing. Ah. Alright, who's shooting at me from over here? We gotta stop that. There we go. Oh my god! Laura, let me get that. Let me hit that real quick. That archdemon was gigantic. I guess we never really... The other archdemon was really big too. I don't think we got to see a whole lot of it before it was turned into a disgusting Hydra, though. There. Whoa! Stop! Stop! Oh, we needed me. See you later. Elgernon does have swagger. You're not wrong.
Hitting us from range.
That was one of the first things I said when he showed up. Nobody tell me he was going to be hot. The other one's a disgusting flesh beast with tentacles. We can deal with that. This guy's like really handsome. Whack! Cold front. And I got another one for you. Boom! Thanks. You too. Way to kill those people.
Look there. The archdemon.
Wow!
So maybe we avoid its attention.
It's so big. The last like proper archdemon got killed in a cutscene and then turned into like its own mutant freak boss fight. I do kind of hope we get to actually fight that one. I just think that'd be kind of cool. Right now, I think it'd be kind of cool. Maybe I won't think it's so cool when it's happening. But that is a giant, scary dragon, and we are in the business of slaying dragons in this game. Ah. But until then, you'll have to do it. Oh, and another one! DJ Khaled said another one. Very good. And one more. Oh my god. That was quite a sound. What kind of bad about that one? That is very cool. I want to fight the dragon.
I want the interlopers at my feet. Your continued failure is a disappointment to your god.
He's riling them up. They won't back down now.
What happens when they don't give him what he wants?
Cannot win.
I guess this kind of explained that was something I was hung up on a couple of times in the game, where I just felt like it didn't really make a lot of sense to me that the Venatori would team up with the Elven gods.
Got through that.
I've been clowning on them a lot, being like, y'all don't even have any sort of mission statement or anything at all. You just go wherever the power is, and that's that. Like, what is your goal even? But if he's like doing like this indoctrination, like whispers in your head, promising your deepest desires to you thing, it's like, alright, anybody would fall for that, I guess. Fair enough. Oh. Oh, you're doing one of these? Been a while since I had to do one of these with the red crystals and such. Okay, you got one up here. I think I see it. We're gonna have to go all up and down and around here. Holy shit.
And now Darkspawn.
Darkspawn, oh right.
Why wouldn't the Venatori bring their new friend on the wall? Well, look at that.
They can control Darkspawn now? I guess, right? We learned that a while ago, but hadn't seen a ton of payoff for it yet. Weather advisory.
My job, sir. Your turn.
I do think I might go see Nosferatu tomorrow. I haven't seen that yet. I am pretty excited for it. I've heard it's really good and really freaky. And I could sit down and watch something like that for a while. I get into that. Oh my lord! Who did that and how? I gotta make sure that never happens again. Was it you?
Got us at range. Watch it.
Maybe it was you? Not anymore. I don't know. Oh, maybe it was you? Squall? Alright, we gotta break these crystals and shit. That's fine.
For sure. Now it's your turn.
Oh!
I'm ready. Let's go. Got it covered.
Oh! It juggled. Where'd he go? She's having fun. Okay, we gotta get all these crystals. We gotta find the one that doesn't have a barrier around it. I see it. It's over there. Oh my god.
Is that archdemon coming or what?
It doesn't seem to be yet.
Gillen ain't lost her dragon. Might make Elganon more cautious.
Whoa, buddy boy. Alright, that one go down. I can see this one go down. This one go down. Take this. I saw another receptacle for it over here. There you go. Thrumming rock? I'll keep what I got. I am looking forward to maybe getting some upgrades or loot that like really excites me because I don't feel like it's been happening for a while. I'm quite happy with what I've got. I feel like I keep getting things that aren't improvements from a stat. Whoa, a stat perspective. Dun dun. Like it'll take a hit in stats, but oh my god. Oh. But they'll offer. What are these lasers? Are you okay? Are you like siphoning stuff from the ghouls?
I've got the setup, you do the rest.
What?
Get clear.
Oh. Siphon no more.
That goes to you.
Parry! I can't even see what's going on anymore. That felt like a pretty smooth move.
Got him.
Good?
Well, that's done.
That was a doozy. I almost popped the ultimate ability there, but I believe we could do it all natural. Jonesy? Whatever you're doing, I have no idea where you are, but I hear you. Cut it out. I just know you're doing something you're not supposed to do. Okay, that go down, that go down, this go down. Nope, we go down. There. I hear him right behind me, and he's not behind me. I get Jonesy jump scared. All right. Well, there you are, going back to the freezer.
Dalish arrows. Looks like Strife and the others have our backs.
That'll take some of the pressure off. We have to use this chance to get to the prisoners.
Don't you jump in that freezer. I know it's going to be so dirty up there. And this cat, I got to tell you, last cat I had, we had him for 17 years. I don't think we ever one time, maybe like once when he was a kid. don't think we ever one time gave him like an actual bath. Kept himself clean enough. Never had to think about it. This cat is so. I don't know what his deal is. Maybe he's just so like adventurous. We gotta clean this cat in some respect every day. If it's not his nose, it's his ears. If it's not his ears, it's his feet. If it's not his feet, it's his butt. And oftentimes, if it's one of those, it's both. And he bathes himself all the time, but he gets like dirty to a degree that. Oh look, he's itching his ear. He's got an itchy ear. He needs help. I don't know. I mean, our basement's probably a huge culprit in that. He loves to come down. He's very territorial about the basement. Like if somebody's down here, like right now, he like has to be down here. It's like, it's not a finished basement. It's like a storage space. It's dusty. It's got cobwebs. I clean it up once in a while. I cleaned it up a couple of times to try to accommodate for this little guy, but he just keeps showing up dirty. Now, unfortunately, he hates getting baths, but...
Over there. That cage.
Gotta give it to him.
I think that's where the Dalish are being held.
Right. Let's do this.
Last night after his little incident when he made a big mess down here, I like came down and found it. I went up and he was like standing right by this top of the steps, but his like tail was already bushed up and he was like haunched up. He just I thought I was like pretty angry. I mean I can't be angry at it, but I was just angry at the situation. But you could see he just like it's just funny that he like seemingly knew he had fucked up. And he was about to get a big bath for it.
You could have had a place of honor as my disciple.
Check out this jump. Thanks. Big jump, Gillenane. See you on the court. I got hops. You and me, hoops. There's something over here? I know this is not where I was supposed to go. But here I am. No? Nothing? Or da 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 da. Okay. Big hop. Yeah, he's in demon mode. Unfortunately for me. Aren't these statues dragons? Those are kind of Teventer-ish, no? I mean, we're obviously in elven territory, though.
This way. We have to be quick, before the Venatori catch up.
I mean, there was apparently an archdemon sealed away somewhere over here, right? Ah! Okay, guys, hold on. Oh, it's been a while since I had one of these, huh? I gotta, like... Because they're all getting shield from this stuff. Oh! Is there another one, or was it just that one? Oh, I see it. Oh! There we go. Alright. Stop! Stop stabbing me!
Let's go again. Now it's your turn.
Okay, I think I'm parodying these. Parody? Parody? Parrying. I'm not doing a parody. Maybe I'm doing a parody of a guy who knows how to time his parries, but... That was a parry. Okay, that'll work. That didn't as much. Alright, girls. Let's finish it. Oh.
Damn it! Shut tight, and the locking mechanism is on the other side.
What is this thing?
There has to be another way out.
Yeah, it's probably got something to do with that thing. Alright, we can't go through here? Oh, how embarrassing. Oh,
we're stuck. Gate's shut and we can't open it from here.
Leave it to us, but stay alive. There's Venatori headed your way.
yeah, no kidding.
There's a problem. Venatori, how's that?
How's it looking?
Ah, wasn't a parry at all. Should have dodged. Whoa! Damn, son, where'd you find that? You guys like not really attacking? Oh, there you go.
Things ready.
Do you want to build a snowman? Get Dark Squall. Wow, what is that move? The boomerang. I'm sure that I got that in my skill tree somewhere, but I forgot about it or never figured it out. Oh. The stabby stab ones are pretty brutal. Oh! He just got turned into juice! Okay, look at this guy.
There's an entire Venatori army coming for us.
You know who's getting this? Kaka! Yeah! Oh. Alright, get him. Get him. What was that? Did you see that? I don't know if that was somebody's, like, head?
Let's end this.
Consider it ended.
Still no luck?
We're getting closer.
Reduced to loot.
Really, are you sure you can open this?
Everyone breathe. Just breathe. Deep breaths.
Oh! Ah, what the hell? I was trying to get this jar. Okay, I guess I will not get it. Oh my god. Vulnerable to ice. I guess I should have saved that ultimate, huh? I'm always saving the ultimate and then finding I should have used it earlier this time. Oh my god! Oh my god! Get away from me! What the fuck? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. This is like for real, huh? This is like a real boss fight? Okay, somebody take care of that.
That's got it.
Ah.
Got us at a distance. For sure.
Oh, what's he doing? Make him stop. You're resistant, I don't care. You're gonna hate that still.
Hitting us from range.
There we go. Don Delio.
Finale moves yours.
Ooh! Somebody else chime in here, thank you. this too? Squall time. Yeah. Resistant to fire, okay. Ah, he's fine. He's a punk. What was this, like Pyramid Head's little brother? Oh, there was a takedown. Oh, I'm so embarrassed. I didn't hit the takedown on him. I got too carried away. Sorry, little triangle dude. It's all a metaphor for grief or something. It's alright. You'll figure it out.
Oh, that's good. We'll keep the exits clear. You get to the Dalish.
He put up a good fight.
Your fight is futile. My Venatori are legion. Surrender, and I may yet show mercy.
Chest? There's a chest? There's a chest right here? Chest? Chest? No? No chest? Alright. I have to say chest, but I don't see chest. You're not going to show us mercy. You're not going to do anything cool for us. The Damaged Journal of an Arlathan Veilljumper. Most of the writing is now illegible, but it seems to detail the Veilljumper's exploration of an ancient temple. Of particular interest is the following. Found a passage that took me to the top of the structure. Incredible view. Need more time exploring. What? I can't believe it. A Veilljumper got lost dealing with some sort of ancient artifact and something terrible happened and they died. They never do that.
Wait. This feels off.
Oh, this isn't good. We weren't here a minute ago.
It's looking very fadey. Or perhaps this is where Triangle Dude is going to make us confront our greatest regrets and worst discretions in life. He's going to punish us.
Come on! We need to find a path through. We still need to think of the Dalish.
Ah, so that is what you're after. The Elven have been chosen to serve a glorious purpose.
Would it make more sense to appeal to the elves instead of using them for, like, juice for the war machine? I mean, you know. I guess maybe the Venatori offer more flashbang warning, more power.
Okay, this is very not good.
It's Elganon. He's found us.
And he's got us trapped. The longer we stay here, the more danger we're in.
Are we doing, like, Kokiri Forest thing here? I think it's a statue of Solus up there. Okay, what's like our... Is this... Do we do the red? Red feels kind of bad, but maybe we do it?
Shit. There's blight here. It wasn't blight before.
You cannot stand against me. Every action of yours is futile. My power grows even now.
Or do we just have to loop this until... Ah!
Come on!
You are nothing but an insect. Resist if you like. I have an eternity to spare.
I can't tell if we're meant to be...
Shit. The Dalish need help, and we're losing precious time going around in circles.
Or if this whole thing's like more linear than it suggests, you know what I mean?
Alara, right.
Squish.
Nice work,
Or if we just gotta like do it over and over again as it gets progressively more
What if Veilguard sends the Venatori to...
blighted.
One thing at a time. Let's focus on getting out.
Maybe don't go where it's blighted? But it's blighted everywhere.
Rook, can you hear me?
Oh.
Solus?
Rook, you idiot. You've been not following the clear environmental clues on which way to go.
Something's wrong.
I thought I just heard Solus.
You are correct. Elganon's magic has thinned the veil, allowing me to speak to you directly.
Unless this is a trick.
I heard him again. Tell me one of you heard that.
Not really. Sorry.
I fear we lack the time for explanation. If you can rescue the elves, Elganon is mine to face.
What do you mean?
Elganon! Lathaline! Ma banal avanuris! Masaline Algalana!
Didn't need to get that. Let's keep moving. Solus is going to distract Elganon.
Always a little reluctant to have help from Solus. I'm sure this will go beautifully.
You have no power here.
Sounds like they're arguing. That's good.
As long as it keeps him off us.
So, the Dread Wolf has arrived to defend his pawn.
Your cruelty forced my hand.
100 generations and still the same refrain.
Again you have caged our people, and again I will set them free.
I was thinking it had been a little bit since we got to talk to Solus, so...
But you are always stubborn.
Feels due.
Harel, insubordinate, unmanageable, even by Fool's reckoning.
You have lost the right to speak her name.
Avalas Ban, Shevgal.
Get out of here.
Ben Harel.
Get fucking rocked.
The only reason Mythal
Got
joined
me.
you was that she knew
Got one in.
would become if left unchecked. She thought to temper your brutish ego. Instead, you betrayed her, murdered her.
Only the first time, Dread Wolf.
Hey, you okay?
I can hear them in my head.
Yeah, I don't know that Solus can cast too many stones on the subject of killing Mythal.
Company.
Behind you.
Whoa!
We can do this. We have to do this.
Your struggle is pointless, and your faith in the Dread Wolf is misplaced. Give up. Save yourself. Save your friends.
Good work, everyone.
I can see the way through. I think Solus's distraction is working.
Ah!
I think this is it. I think we're through.
You should be near where you need to be. With luck, you can still save the elves.
necrotic orb. Haven't really done necrosis on the knife because I just had it for so long on the staff.
For the gods of Tevinter!
Oh, please.
And there, the Dalish.
Another of those crystals! Break it and the cage should open!
Stop!
The cruelty is nothing new.
Okay, where's the crystal that doesn't have... Oh!
The blight has left you blunt and slow. A monster. Not a mastermind. You used to be a challenging opponent.
You saw me as an opponent. To me, you were an irritation, a fly buzzing ceaselessly.
I must speak to you in this tongue. It seems Elwood is beyond your grasp.
There we go.
Freedom is beyond yours.
What? Were you talking to me? Sorry, they're very loud.
End it now!
Whew. That was a hardy group. Maybe I was wrong earlier when I said we could take all of them. Although we did win.
Careful ahead. We cannot fail, Lord.
Once the blight is free, it will rule this world, and
it's crazy.
Its attack dog. You will burn this world at its command, as Andrul did in yours. You will leave
Where's
only
the
ruin behind you.
Where's that coming from? Or was that it? Did I get it? Oh!
Already, your veil destroyed it.
You could heal it. You have the strength to repair the damage
without
using the
Okay,
blood.
hold on. Get him. Oh, yeah! That one feels good.
The blight is my blade, and it will take more than your tricks to get me to lay it down. Your whining comes from envy, Fenrir. Well, but it does not have to be so. There is a place for you at my side in a new, glorious empire.
But it will not have illusions, will it? June Vilben, now he is dead. Our great cities came from Sileys. Our deepest mysteries from Dirthaman.
I will restore it all.
Yes!
Will not be lost.
You were a bully who ruled over what others had built. Now the others are gone. Who do you have left? Gillenane? You cannot rebuild the world by stitching together monsters.
You saved us. Time to get out of here.
I can guide you to one of my old hideouts. You can use it to make your escape. The wards still in place there will shield you all from Elganon's sight.
Solus, thank you.
Alright, good job, Souls.
Let's go! Let's go! Run! Run!
I thought that thing was gonna go tits up. Oh, look at him, he's super cool. It's kind of a dork, though, too. What's that dragon doing? It's just chilling.
It's tough being a Venatori. It was their duty to secure the sacrifices. It was their duty to ensure the ritual went perfectly. But despite all their efforts, Elganon was disappointed.
Oh,
the
man.
cult would do anything to please their gods. The cult would give anything to atone. Anything. It really is tough. being a Venatori.
Rip, bozo.
We'd lost all hope, and then...
And then you swooped in out of nowhere to save us.
He would have killed us to feed his dragon.
Indeed. Masaranas, Lethalin.
Weird as it sounds, we couldn't have done it without the God of Lies.
The sun rises until it doesn't. Celebrate the victories as they come. They're rare enough.
And tomorrow, we'll have to deal with another archdemon.
And it will have regained its strength. Elgar'nan sacrificed his own Venatori to it. A punishment for their failures. The Venatori who escaped scurried back to Deventer. If the Venatori move again, the Shadow Dragons will hear about it first. The Veil Jumpers will fight our own battles against the gods. Any help you can offer would be appreciated.
So are the Venatori just done? Probably not. Just never see them again. They're like, dude, this elven god thing sucks. Let's just go into hiding. Let's just wait until another ancient evil magician appears. Maybe they'll be the one to help us out. Got some appearances, some Veil Jumper strength. The team rushed to Arlethan to save Dalish elves from Venatori sacrifice. Everybody loves this. This was a big crowd pleaser. There they witnessed Elgar'nan awaken his dragon thrall, Lusakan, once worshipped as the old god of night. Dalish blood would have been spilled to restore the dragon to full strength, but with Solas's help, Elgar'nan's plan was thwarted. With his captives lost, Elgar'nan was forced to sacrifice his own cultists to the dragon.
Might be a good time to see what Solas thinks of all this.
Okay, we'll talk to him. Big level up. First of all, I bet everybody else has something to say, right? That was a lot. No? Nobody else has anything to say? Okay, I guess I'll just go to talk to Solas. I thought we were going to have to do a big temp check and see what everybody was feeling at this point in time before we went to bed, but I guess we'll just be putting the old thermometer in Solas's ear. Or they'll all have something to say after I do this. Probably. Hello. But yeah, I'm going to wrap up soon.
The Dalish prisoners escaped safely?
We got them away free and clear.
Good. Whatever my frustrations with them, it feels good to have helped my people again. Thank you for allowing me to help. Chance to infuriate Elgar'nan was a reminder of simpler times.
You and Elgar'nan were really tearing into one another back there.
I needed to goad him to anger in order to distract him.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, while all of the Evanuris were monsters in their own ways, Elgar'nan was the worst. Or perhaps it is more honest to say that his were the faults I've found most objectionable. You have met him now, heard his voice hammering at the doors of your mind, and you have met me. Can you see how he and I might frustrate one another?
He uses his power to crush any opposition.
Yes. He is far more powerful than I am, and he wields that power like a graceless bludgeon. When I defeat an enemy, it is because I outsmarted them, because I was right. When he does, it is only because he was stronger.
Outsmarting someone and being right aren't exactly the same thing.
Yeah.
Aren't they?
All right. I can see how you and Elgar'nan would hate each other.
He has always been what I most feared becoming. Callous and uncaring, his arrogance unchecked.
Really?
To have that much power and no one to remind him that he could be wrong.
Really?
Well, he had you.
And I suppose I had you.
Oh? Could it be?
You said you found the Dalish frustrating. Why is that?
It is unfair to them. I lived for thousands of years, and after I imprisoned the Evanuris, I slept for thousands more. I awoke in a world that had forgotten the ancient times almost entirely. And those who tried to remember elven history, like the Dalish, had gotten so much wrong.
Baldo! That's right.
Elganon and Gillenane and all the rest gods didn't go over well with you.
Indeed. To see that the history the Dalish worked so hard to preserve was the propaganda of tyrants was vexing. I tried to explain the truth to one clan. When I convinced them that I was truly Fen'Harel, they attacked me. After that, I hid my explanations behind the facade of having witnessed events in the Fade.
And every mage knows that what we see in the Fade might not be literally true.
Yes. The Dalish had no reason to believe me. I could only watch as they continued to worship Elganon, though we may have seen the last of that tradition, at least.
We would have had a hard time getting out of there without your help.
I did not spend this long preparing you only to lose you to Elganon's machinations. No, I am sorry. That was poorly said. You have earned better from me.
Okay.
When we first met, I saw you only as a foolishly confident child who disrupted my plans. You were an irritant. I gave you information to oppose Elganon out of necessity, but I expected you to be nothing more than a tool. Seeing you with your team, I was wrong.
Oh my god, he thinks I'm cool. Okay.
I appreciate you saying that. Couldn't have been easy.
The only thing worse than being wrong is realizing it, but being afraid to change. Elganon's pride is no greater than mine, but he denies any failure on his part, and I at least try to acknowledge my mistakes. Your team trusts you, and you listen to them. It is impressive.
It's true, I'll do a boss fight 2 times,
It took me
even.
centuries to build.
I think it's gonna make a difference.
And when I served the Inquisition, I tried to avoid entanglements.
Oh, really? Oh, I'm so stoked that we get to call him out on this. Objection.
Inquisitor Llewellyn.
I said that I resolved to do so, not that I succeeded. She is a good woman. Growing close to her was selfish of me.
Do you regret it?
I live with countless regrets. Some of them I have grown to cherish more than my victories.
Thank you for sharing that. So what comes next? What are the gods going to do?
Elganon and Gillenane are preparing the dagger they will use for their ritual to pierce the veil. Elganon's power is tied to light and darkness. He will need to perform a ritual during the next eclipse.
That gives us some time to prepare.
It is likely to be your last chance to do so. You must be ready for whatever comes, for this world and for the team that trusts you. I know that you will do everything in your power not to fail them.
Oh, are we getting closer to the end than I realize? It was interesting.
So now Elganon's recovered his own archdemon, and the gods only need an eclipse to complete their dagger.
We saved the Dalish, though. That's important.
But now Elganon's immortal, so long as his archdemon lives.
And we all know how hard those things are to kill.
We killed Razikale, didn't we?
After losing hundreds of wardens, and it took a centuries-old trap to do it. We don't have either of those. Not anymore.
Just when you think the tide's in your favor, it turns right back.
We've done some great work underwater. You know why no one else can save the world except us? Why the Inquisitor told me it had to be us. Because we don't give up. Knock us down, and we come back swinging.
Nice speech, Rook. But it's hard to complete a contract if you don't know where the target is.
We found the gods before.
Not without help, we didn't.
so we get help again. We've got allies everywhere now.
I can think of a few options, but I'm open to suggestions.
Wardens have run dry. Nothing new is moving in the deep roads.
And the Veil Jumpers couldn't find any trace of Elgranon or his archdemon.
The crows may have something. The Antam are moving large quantities of supplies out of the city. Weapons, armor, gadlock. And several storehouses worth of food, what little we had left. It's enough to feed the Antam Navy for 3 months. Or all of Treviso for 6 weeks.
Given the timing, it seems unlikely to be a coincidence.
Wherever those supplies are headed, that's likely where we'll find the gods. Any more details from the crows, Lucanus?
They said the Antam have long work ahead. We have time. Also, Viago would like a meeting. At your earliest convenience. From him, that means important, but not yet urgent.
We've got options for what we do next. Figuring out where the Antam are taking those supplies should put us on the gods' trail. That said, the Venatori aren't up to anything good in Minrathous.
Not to complicate things, but the Inquisitor also wants to meet Rook.
Oh! Right. With everything she's been doing in the south, we owe her an update.
I'll let her know.
If she and Solus don't have a scene in this game, I'm gonna do the stanky leg. Just like that one guy earlier.
Today could have gone better, but it could have gone much worse. We fought off the Venatori and rescued the Dalish. That's a win by any standard. Rest up. Be ready to go. Next time the gods appear, let's make sure it's the last.
Yeah, it sounds like we're kind of winding down, huh? Perhaps entering the third act? Alright, I'm sure... What are these? I'm afraid to touch these. Are those like start quests or are those get quests? Get quests. And I'm sure everybody's got something to say. Everybody's got something to say. No doubt. Because we're obviously going to have to clear up all their quests before we do anything else. Alright, let's read this. Maevaris. Rook, we've heard the wonderful news coming out of Arlathan. You're doing, we're told. The Venatori are still reeling from their failure, and Dorian's caught wind of some of their most recent plans. Drop by the shop when you can. That might be an off-stream thing. Rook, we have continued to study changes in the Blight. Our latest findings are very interesting and disturbing. We can't let the spread continue. We'll catch you up the next time you're in the wetlands. Antoine. That might also be something we do off-stream. Alright, let's check it out, everybody, and then we're going to bed. It's 1. I think everybody had something to say, and I'm not surprised, because we're going to have to clear up everybody's quest lines before we progress any further. What's going on, Tosh?
Hey, I got word from my mother. She wants to talk.
Have you talked with her since?
Nope, not since I told her I was non-binary. But her note said she wanted to talk about that tablet we found, the old Kunari one. Of course that's what she wants to talk about. We can go whenever you're good.
I'll let you know.
Maybe on Sunday. Fucking Dragon King. And Rick. My big lich over here.
Mana, hello. I assume Vorgoth's not far.
We have her, Rook. We have her. We know exactly what she's planning.
The professor asked us to research the artifact that came into the possession of Johanna Hezenkos.
She carries a gloaming lantern.
Yes. That bad as it sounds?
They were fashioned in ages past by unscrupulous necromancers. The lanterns steal and concentrate life.
Johanna could use it to leech life from hundreds at a time. An endless source of power.
I never studied necromancy in Tevinter, but isn't that stupidly dangerous?
Johanna is, unfortunately, skilled enough to make an attempt, but we've found her.
She has returned to Blackthorn Manor.
Oh, okay.
Zinkos intends to hold a soiree.
That can't be her whole plan.
No, but I propose a small group infiltrate Johanna's lair while she's distracted and destroy her lantern.
Let's do it.
Vorgoth and I must return to the necropolis.
Hunt well.
If only we could make Johanna see reason.
You tried before. She seems stubborn.
Perhaps that's why she attained immortality, while I quake on the threshold. If I make my own bid for lichdom. Oh, it's no use pretending this hasn't stirred up that old dread of my own mortality.
We could also be having a normal reaction to facing danger every other day.
No, it shouldn't be this crushing, this prevalent. No. Johanna was never beset by these sort of fears.
Little fear's healthy. You'll feel better once we crash her lair and destroy that lantern. Promise.
I also sense we'll be helping make the decision on whether he should be a lich. I guess I don't really know. I mean, I don't know. What's the argument against it, I guess? I haven't really seen one. I guess the old lady seems pretty fucking evil. She's a lich. Need more info before I can make a judgment on that one. Also, my tummy is rumbling very loudly, so much so you might have heard it on microphone during that exchange. It's too late for a snack. I'm not going to do it.
That's not good. Not even a little bit. Rook, we have to go. We might already be too late.
Slow down. What's happening?
The artifact. Remember how I told you that I'd know if they started another ritual? They did, and it's big. Really, really big. Arlathan big, maybe.
You sure?
Completely. Nothing else explains that resonance.
We really like going towards the bad thing instead of away from it.
It's not time for jokes, Rook.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, I didn't mean to... I'm sorry, but it's bad.
So let's go stop them then.
Right. Let's hope they aren't very far along.
And if they've had the chance?
These rituals need an anchor, with a physical body, so not a spirit or whatever Anaris is, which means Syrian. And there's only one way to free an anchor.
Then let's not waste any time.
Lots and lots of companion quests to do next time. Did Harding have something to say? She shouldn't have a quest, but we don't need an excuse to check in on Boo. What's going on, Harding?
Hey, what's shaping?
No one says what's shaping anymore.
I thought it was a dwarf thing.
Yeah, if you lived in Orzammar 20 years ago.
Wow, just trying to be nice, and what do I get? Sass.
Aw, well, I appreciate it. And I'm doing okay. I think I just need some time to think and sort things out.
Do you want to talk about it? I'm here.
I know, and I'm really grateful. I still remember every moment of it. Suffocating under the weight of the Titan's pain. I couldn't see a way past it. And all I wanted was for the rest of the world to suffer too. And then you were there. And that's when I knew we'd be okay. That I'd be okay.
I know you would have done the same for me.
You helped me remember who I was. Not some Titan, but just Lace Harding. And yes, if you ever need me like I needed you, I will be there. That is my promise to you. You know, I think about Solus sometimes. He's been trapped by his mistakes for eons. When you're blinded by sorrow and pain, you need someone to help you past it.
But he's too proud for that. He believes he's alone, even when he doesn't have to be.
He'll never ask for help, but that doesn't mean we can't offer it anyway. Do you think he can be helped?
Solus took this path because he thinks he has no choice. But the Inquisitor believes there is another way for him. For them.
Oh yeah.
She could save him if he would just let her.
Yeah.
No one's beyond help, Rook. No one. I have to believe it. Or none of this matters.
Harding saw the end of Trespasser. She's been waiting all this time too. She's like, they better not have made me go through the trouble of customizing my Inquisitor to not have her show up in a scene with Solus. That was a nice scene. I was kind of getting concerned that there wasn't much left to do with Harding after... Oh my god, my stomach. After having finished her quest line. Need some more romantic scenes.
Rook, Evka and Antoine sent word. A warden's arrived at Lavendel with news. He might have a lead on Isaiah.
Then we've got to get to Lavendel.
Agreed. Thanks.
Simple enough. Make sure we get this in.
Hey,
good boy. Hassan's a very good boy. He would never dive bomb into the blinds and startle me while I'm trying to get work done, right? Right? Oh, wait a minute. You are being a good boy. You are so... Oh, he's sleeping. Oh. Oh. He was being a good boy. He's sleeping on the blanket. He's being a good boy. I turned around all aggressive and he was just like, Sorry about that. You're being a good boy. Watching some TV for date night. Have you watched Sweet Home? What is that? So no, I haven't. But what is that? Sweet Home. You know what we've been watching? The Traitors on Peacock. It's like a competitive reality show. It's like Among Us, but real. It's kind of good. Apocalyptic South Korean television show. Oh, I think I kind of remember seeing something about this when it was coming out. But no, I've not watched it. Is it good? Lucana's got nothing to say? Yeah, you do.
You know, we have more...
I guess your quest line is done, huh?
Basically infinite space, so why,
Why does the trained assassin prefer a quiet, unassuming spot with good choke points?
Guess you just answered that question.
Besides, I'm closer to the coffee.
Don't talk to me till I've had my coffee, am I right? Alright, Nev. What's going on with Nev? And I think we're good, right?
Rook, I've compiled the last reports from an informant. You remember our talk with Rana? She had a lead on Alia's location. A place called Sanctum Lucican.
A lost Tevinter temple, right? Does this mean you found it?
I'm pretty damn sure.
Alia can't hide anymore.
Maybe, but getting to her won't be easy.
So, where is this place?
The Minratha's Catacombs, an underground temple to the god of night. It was sealed off and forgotten under a derelict building outside the Thread Market. I've had an eye on the catacombs. Alia's haunted them before, but they span the city, endless twists, hidden passages. It's too much to sweep alone. Thanks to Rana's information, I was able to drop the right hints, ask the right questions. Now we've got a sanctum.
Are you ready?
Not much of a choice. Docktown's on edge. People are missing. The Threads are putting up a fight against Alia's followers, but they can't last forever. Alia's a powerful blood mage now. If I let her finish the ritual, No more chances.
So, what's our next move?
Meet at the Swan, put the last pieces in place after that. We'll see.
Okay. That's everyone, yes? Yes. So what have we got now? We've got to meet with the Inquisitor, meet with the Crows. We've got quests for Valara, Davrin, Emric, Nev, Tosh. Looks like we're going to be finishing all of those before we get to either of these. But it does feel like we're on the path to the end of this game. Which, it's been hard to gauge where I mean, granted, it could easily take an entire stream just to get through those companion quests, maybe even 2, depending on how involved they are. So it's not like we're potentially finishing this next time or anything like that. But it just feels like we're on the path to the end, and I couldn't really gauge how far off that was. So we're getting there. We'll see. I'm playing nothing but this until it's done. I've alternated and taken detours enough times since starting this. And now I'm at the point where I just want to play this, nothing else, until it's done.